Dear Future Enoch, last week I showed you the state of my bookshelf, which was a tad bit messy. This week, things are looking a lot better. I even made some space. I didn't film this, but I donated all of the books to charity, and the whole process took less than a day. I literally just got an old Amazon box, filled it with books I didn't want to keep, and drove it to the donation center. I'm kind of surprised I got rid of those books really fast, given how I kind of grew up with those books. I don't know if schools still do this, but every year when I was growing up, we would have a book fair in the library where book publishers would bring their children's books and put them on sale. And I distinctly remember every book fair that I went to was always a huge joy. Like walking through the library and all of the old, used, page torn books that were on the shelves were all hidden behind shelves full of brand new, colorful books. Books straight from the warehouse where you could often still smell the smell of the printer. Each book was its own adventure, full of its own characters, its own story, or if it was a nonfiction book, full of its own world of knowledge. And it wasn't like you could just go to Chapters Indigo or any other bookstore and get the same books. Many of the books at the book fair would be special editions only available through the educational market. They would often have unique book covers or their own special goodies inside. Goodies like CD-ROMs with bonus clip art footage, or small plastic trinkets that made great choking hazards for your younger siblings. The librarian would turn from chronic shusher to vibrant cashier. Instead of bringing in books that you were going to borrow that you were probably going to forget to return and get hit with late fines, you were bringing in books that were brand new, many of which weren't even in the library collection, and for a small payment, they were yours to keep. I mean, as an adult, a book fair seems like a capitalistic ruse, but as a kid, it was like a brand new kingdom just swooped in and changed your school library overnight. This was your opportunity to bring home your own library, your own hand curated collection of books. This is a way to fuel the bookworm in me, and also fill my bookshelf to way over capacity. See, the problem wasn't that I was getting too many books. It was I wasn't getting rid of the old books that I was already too old to read. My family has a little bit of a hoarder mentality. Not very extreme, but it was bad enough that I just kept accumulating more and more books with no real way of getting rid of the older ones. Books started appearing in front of other books, blocking the view of other books, and soon my bookshelf was looking more like a mess than a library of my own hand curated collection. I wish I read more, and I know the world of ebooks is amazing, and a lot of the recent books I have read have all been ebooks, so some would honestly wonder if a physical bookshelf is even necessary. I would argue it is, because one, not every book is available as an ebook. Two, I didn't get rid of all of my books. I still have books that I haven't read and I want to read. And three, physical books are DRM free. They're not going to just disappear when the digital bookstore I bought them from inevitably disappears. Looking at you, Google Play Books. One of these days. I like books, and I like collecting books, but I also have to let some of them go. If not to make room for exciting new ones, to at least allow other people to enjoy the books that I used to enjoy. Future Enoch, I'll see you next week.